I would say the lectures are very, very different to a classroom situation. It's like just going and sitting to listening to someone talking for 50 minutes and you just make the notes. But tutorials are a lot more like what happens in a classroom.
The major way you get your knowledge at degree level is through lectures. So the lecture course I gave in the first year, there would be me at the front of a very big lecture theatre and 150 students in front of me. I tend to lecture by writing on the whiteboard. I think you learn mathematics best by doing mathematics. And the next best thing to you doing mathematics is to watch someone else do mathematics. So when I'm lecturing, I talk quite slowly. I write everything I'm doing on the whiteboard. I stop and explain each step that I'm making. So that gives the student a chance to make their own notes and also to think about the mathematics as it's happening. Chance for students to do their own work comes when we set them problem sets to do in their own time. And that's supported by small group tutorials. So in the first year, you'd maybe have 10 students meeting with one tutor. That's an opportunity to discuss the lectures, probably to focus primarily on the problem sets, discuss problems you're having, chance to maybe present answers to each other. So it's a much more kind of interactive environment, something that's probably much closer to A-level. Finally, there's something we've introduced recently called peer-assisted learning. This is when current second-year students get together with first-year students and help them out. So it's a very kind of informal way of teaching. I think the second years really learn a lot by trying to teach some material they've just learnt the previous year. Maybe the first-year students find the second years a little bit more approachable than the lecturers. This has proved so popular that the third-year students have now set up their own peer-assisted learning for the second years.
To describe the lectures, I'd say they're quite a lot different to lessons. You get talked at for an hour rather than being talked at for just a few minutes. And then doing the questions, you have to go away and do the questions on your own rather than doing them in front of the teachers. But that's what the tutorials and workshops are for. And the tutorial and workshop lecturers or tutors or whatever they are, sometimes the PhD students, sometimes the lecturers, they are really good, they're really helpful, and they'll help you anytime, not just in the tutorials.